Hi there, and a warm welcome to Winners Corner Sunday. It's time for the Grand Slam 75, and we're off to the main track in Sweden, in Stockholm, Solvalla racetrack. What do you think about Sunday's races?
Well, you know by now that I love it when it's at Solvalla. I know the horses a lot better, and this week I got some oldies but goldies, some horses I've been following for some time, and I'm real excited about those bets.
Let's see what Mike has for us in form of the first betting suggestion of the day. It's in the 7th race, and this is for 4-year-old mares, Mike. Who have you found here?
I think number 5, Il St. Louis, really stands out. This horse was away for quite some time, was trained by Timo Nurmos, and when he made his debut for Timo Nurmos, it was a completely different horse. So much improved, looked wonderful in the warm-up, through the race and everything, won it very comfortably with Bjorn Goop. This time Kontio is driving, and from an excellent post, I think that there's no way they're beating Il St. Louis.
A great start there from Mike. Moving on then to the 9th race, returning a page. What about this race, Mike? It's a sprint race.
It's a sprint race, and it looks like number 12 is going to draw a lot of attention here, but I don't buy into that. I don't see that horse beating number 6, Vida Loca B. Vida Loca B is a horse that's really on the way up, going to be a star here. Well, it is already a star, but going to be a superstar, I believe, for Roger Wallman. Last time the horse went to the lead, won it very comfortably over the sprint distance in 14.5. I think a repeat would be enough here, but I think the horse has even more improvement in her. So very likely to take the lead after a bit, maybe take it over from number 5, for instance, and from the lead, they're not catching this one.
Okay, sounds like a sure bet to me. Moving on then to the 10th race, and this is also a race for mares, and it's 2,640 meters. So, of course, which one of these mares is going to prove to be the strongest one?
Two mares really stand out here, and both of them have been reoccurring horses here on the Winner's Corner. Number 6, Maintainability. We made some really good money on that one last time when the horse was quite improved with Kai Vidal driving. The race before that got really hot with the owner, and he was unable to control the horse, but Kai Vidal really managed to hold the horse back well and rate it perfectly throughout the race. Kai Vidal is driving once again. I think Maintainability has a good chance to take the front after a bit, and from that position it's going to be very difficult to beat. But number 7, Kinona Goy, offers good value on the Quinella. I think that's going to be the favorite here, but she has raced really well. Last time she was out on the V75, she went backwards, she was in the pocket slot, went backwards and around some horses through the last turn, and then finished very strongly. She moves down in class quite a bit this time and would normally win a race like this no matter the trip, but she's been sick. She was scratched a while ago, a couple of weeks ago, for a fever, so I think maybe she's not in full form, and from that and since number 6 will take the lead, she's going to have to do the work on the outside. So I wish we could have bet an exacta here. That would have been the way to go.
So a Quinella there with horses 6 and 7 in the 10th race. It's time to take a look at the 11th race. This is the last leg of the Grand Slam 75. What's your solution?
Another one of my favorite horses that I've been following now for quite some time. Number 1, Sloppy Joe. Very skilled racehorse who now comes with increasing form after being away for well over half a year. He's now raced 4 times, and he seems to be improving with every time. Last time he also had the number 1 position, and he got locked in, and he was climbing over the other horses over the stretch. Now that's the way a horse looks when he's going to win the next time. So I think number 1, Sloppy Joe, if he just has a little bit of luck this time and finds racing room from this inside draw, he's going to offer very good value for money. I think he's going to be a bit overlooked.
Great win bet there. And now we're moving on to the daily double. It's handed out in races 10 and 11. And if you find the winner in these 2 consecutive races, you will be greatly rewarded. So can you help us, Mike? How do we solve this one?
I think we're getting great odds on my straight double this time. Number 6, Maintainability, will offer good value in the first leg, since number 7 is likely to be the favorite. And then in the second leg, Sloppy Joe is going to win that one with a little bit of racing luck.
That was a fast recommendation for you. 6, Maintainability in the first leg of the daily double, and number 1, Sloppy Joe in the second leg. And that, of course, is one combination for the daily double. We haven't at all talked about the Grand Slam 75. It's handed out in races 5 through 11. And of course, you need to find the 7 consecutive winners. You have a real interesting Grand Slam 75 system for us. We haven't talked about your banker there. Let's start with the one in the first leg.
Gravity Falls moves down in class quite a bit, has a good post as well, and I think has a good chance to take the lead. So Yeah, I have a hard time seeing any of the other horses beating Gravity Falls.
The second leg looks really difficult to solve. Can you sort it out for us?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
You can't.
It's a very tricky race with horses spread out over 3 different distances. Number 11 will likely be the favorite, but 40-meter handicap at Solvalla is really tricky. I think the horses up front offer the best value for money. Starro, Key West, especially with Bjorn Goop.
And of course, the fourth leg, is it the same there? Just take so many horses that you can afford.
Yeah, I think so. It's very even. It's inexperienced horses. They're fillies and mares. And my personal favorite is number 3, Woolies.
240 combinations is what Mike's Grand Slam 75 system is made up of. Well, that was all we had for you for today. For more information, please visit our website, SwedishHorseRacing.com. Now, we wish you the best of luck and have a really great Sunday.